Okay guys, this is a quick update on building the ELR. This is board number 1. It's a fairly central board, Bury South signal box there, and the start of the platforms leading over to Bolton Street Station. So far we've got the platform construction done. If you've been following me on Facebook, you'll have seen the construction method I used, which was foam board cut to a 50mm height and then laid out in a grid form and glued down, cardboard on top, and then we're using plasticard and sandpaper to replicate the paving. So bring it a bit closer, then you can have a look. There we go. So this is platform 3 and 4. We've got the edgings in, we've got the sidewall in, and then on the top, as you can see, we've got the tarmac section there, which is at the end of the platform. I've not put the actual ending on yet. Still a bit umming and ahhing over the gradient. I think that one over there is a tad on the steep side, but this one's a little bit better. So I think I'm going to keep it. You can see the plasticard looking down the paving there. Now all these lines and gaps in between the plasticard there, I'm going to have to painstakingly go through with a lot of polyfiller and try and lose them a little bit better. And then on the other side, this is a bit more complicated. It's what they call a bay platform. Where the markings out there and there are, that's where the signal gantry goes. That's got 8 directional signals on it. That's actually going to be a working signal as well, so there's going to be wiring and rodding going through the baseboard to underneath, where there's going to be some servos to activate the signals. But this, over in this section here, roughly about here, is a stone wall going up, and then it flattens off and there's some end terraces and some buildings up here. So I'm going to be fabricating that this afternoon. It has got a slight curve on it as well. It does follow the angle of the track there as well. If I come down here, you'll be able to see the curve slightly better. And then this bay platform, this is platform 1, platform 2, and it splits in the middle roughly about there. This side is car park, that side is platform. So we have fence panels, which are here, which are ready to go in, which are going to go down the centre like that to separate the car park and the platform off. And then these aren't actually stuck down yet, but if you see, I've got the actual boxing in from the signal box. That all needs gluing down and sorting out, and then we should be getting to the point where we're almost ready to put some paint on. The problem with putting paint on is that board number 2, which is downstairs in the kitchen, carries on from this, and I need to get these two back to back with each other and lined up. And just to give you some kind of idea what I'm dealing with here, that's a big board. So to put them end to end, it's going to take pretty much the length of the house. So when I do organise that, and I do it, it's going to be quite a difficult one. Down at this end, we've not done much. Like I said, if you've been on Facebook and following me on Facebook, I built up this Metcalf signal box, which is pretty nice actually. However, it doesn't have the textured finish that I want, and also the window alignment is slightly different on Bury South. So I'm going to rebuild this out of plasticard using this as a template. I mean, it's in roughly the right position. And also, you've got the standard 4-group shed there, and then there's a big bridge with numerous lanes of traffic that comes across this section here. So that backs onto that wall that I was telling you about that runs down there. So that's all this afternoon's project. I'm going to glue this sheets of aluminium oxide. I'm using, that was 120 grit. I think it's quite rough looking for tarmac, to be fair. So I can just grab it behind, it's underneath the light. gone for a slightly finer grade, so hopefully this should replicate much better. That's a P180, and then we're just going to put that down, and that's going to replicate tarmac. Obviously paint it black and weather it, should do the job. So hopefully very shortly we should have this platform almost ready for paint. When I do paint it though, I think what I'm going to do is join the two boards together and paint all in one go, and that way I get the colour matching perfect. I don't want two different colours on the platform, that just wouldn't look good. Instead of rough coat of primer, I just wanted to see, primer always brings out any imperfections, so little bits like, I don't know how well this will come out on YouTube and Facebook, but you can see there's imperfections in it where the spray glue's just gone over, so I can get rid of them. But I'm going to go through each and every pavestone and painstakingly crack them using a Stanley blade just to scrape a groove out, because that's just too pristine. So this is going to take some time. It's a labour of love, but we're getting there. So board number 1. And that's my update for now. Thanks for watching.